Lagos Midstream Jetty was designed to increase vessel delivery capacity while improving offloading efficiency of petroleum products at Apapa, Lagos, a link so vital to Nigeria's infrastructure. It houses over 40 million litres on a daily basis. A typical petroleum product vessel arriving at Apapa has an average waiting period of up to 21 days, incurring up to $31 million in demurrage charges and up to 5 days of lightering products till it awaits a berthing window due to congestion at the anchorage. Escorted to the jetty by tugboats, vessel takes up to 5 days to discharging, with a discharge rate of 200 cubic meter per hour. However, vessels approaching the Lagos Midstream Jetty proceed directly, eliminating lighting, reducing waiting time, and excessive demurrage charges to zero. With a discharge speed of 850 cubic meter per hour, the jetty stretches 750 ml to shore and another 2.1 kilometers from shore to tank terminals. The Lagos Midstream Jetty disburses products through Alakpata to all connecting tanks with ease through underground pipes. The diameter of turning circle is 400 meters from the jetty. Vessel is then escorted out of the Lagos Midstream Jetty by tugboats.
As a leading player in the nation's oil and gas space, we had been importing petroleum products into the country, as well as shipping cargoes from Port Harcourt and Warri refineries into Apapa for many years, for probably about 25 years. And we consistently faced a very expensive discharge into Apapa port, which clearly eroded our profits because we spent $400,000 on average lightering a ship, $250,000 for the mother tanker, and then you'd have a daughter vessel which would cost you probably another $150,000. And sometimes we actually spent more money lightering offshore Lagos than it cost us to ship a cargo of petroleum products from Europe. So it was clear to us that we needed to find a solution which would not only benefit the company, but also benefit the industry as a whole. And we came about an idea to ensure that we could have a midstream jetty which would allow ships to come into the deepest part of the channel, discharge via a submarine pipeline system to ensure that shipping traffic was not disrupted as a result of the fact that we were bringing in petroleum products into the existing infrastructure. So we thought we'd come out with a hybrid structure that A, would reduce the cost, 2, retain the existing infrastructure that had been invested in over the years, and C, an infrastructure that would also ensure that normal shipping traffic was not affected. So we ended up conceiving this idea. It's a 55,000 deadweight capacity jetty. It will discharge a typical vessel in a maximum of 2 days. It has over 1,000 metric cubic meters of pumping capacity, which basically means that at full pelt you can discharge a 30,000 ton tanker in 30 hours. It's one which also ensures that depending on all sort of weather situations, you can berth the tanker comfortably in. And today we have the opportunity of being able to present it to the public, having tested it, constructed it over the last 5 years, delivered a first-class piece of engineering, first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. We're quite proud of the engineering and commercial and financial achievement of this project. What was interesting is that we put a a request for proposals to the world as a whole for anybody to come and attempt or to register an interest in building this facility. And when we sent out, we expected to see loads and loads of interest across the board. There were only two interests. One was the Chinese consortium, the second one was Julius Berger. Okay? Thereafter, 2 weeks after, the Chinese consortium dropped out, and we ended up only with Julius Berger. So it's clear that from an engineering point of view, they are a company that we should take seriously in all regards.
This midstream jetty was completely designed in accordance with our national, international standards, but as well with what the client wanted to do. This jetty is different than all other jetties built in Nigeria, like LNG jetty, Atlas Cove jetty. It can be operated in a very simple manner with minimum people, minimum equipment, and still it achieves the design aspect what it was intended for in the first instance.
We've had 10 successful berthings, seamless discharge, and we are once again proud of yet another infrastructural success in helping and aiding not just the Nigerian oil industry, but the African oil industry in general. It's something to be proud of.